learned the industry the hard way.
All right, we chiming in, guys. 3, 2, 1. And hey, yo. Welcome to Make It Make Sense, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It is the season.
Season 4, episode 1.
Damn, I got lost. We season 4, episode 1, guys. Yeah, we in here. Yeah, they got amnesia and shit. I think it'll be something. I ain't gonna say
It's the holiday
It's the medication.
Holiday season. Hey!
That too. You know, I'm your co-host K. Lou, man. We got co-host King. We got your co-host Ivo. Special guest rocking with us today. We got Just Will in the building.
Just
Yes, sir.
Just Wilbur.
Just Wilbur. Alright, that's a classic album.
Definitely.
Pinkies out.
You already know how we rocking, man. Season 4, episode 1.
Man, we on this 41 episodes, right?
Yeah, I already know.
We up there.
Dang, I stood outside for a long time for this. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Woo!
Hey, man.
But hey, you already know how we rock, how we start off. Self-love, self-check. For those who don't know, self-check, situation that you've been through recently or going through now, you got to self-check, maybe take 2 steps back and just check yourself, you know what I'm saying? Self-love, you gotta love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else. Sounds selfish, but that's the real deal, self-love. You gotta do something out of the ordinary for yourself and show yourself love.
When you get yourself good, that love you giving out. You know what I'm saying? You want to take your own cup sometime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to take your cup out of the dispenser sometime and put your own little something in there. For sure.
Okay.
Self-love, definitely.
So, for me, a bit more so of a self-check. We all go through stuff. And me recently, I just been checking myself as far as getting ready for the winter, getting cars winterized, making sure, holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, everything like in order. I've been self-checking myself on those type of things and getting ready for, holidays. Self-check for me.
She like, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Without, so I had a self-check and a self-love, you heard me? So, part of my self-check, without getting, too personal, but still keeping it a dial like the bottom of the Pirates pot, you dig? When your lady got that friend that come at that time of the month, you dig what I'm saying? So she asked me like, you sure you want to be around me? And I'm like, yo, if I'm really fucking with you, what choice I got? I just gotta learn to be less petty and get better and handle that situation, because that really be the only time when motherfuckers get into it for real. So on my behalf, it was like, okay, as the man, I can't be so quick to be like, yo, you trying to G-check me or son me, or you dig what I'm saying? Like, that's some shit a motherfucker literally ain't got no control over. So, me as the other half, a motherfucker gotta, just be supportive, and as the man, be logical, not emotional. So, that's the part where I gotta kind of step in and be like, alright, I know this ain't some shit you doing on purpose. So as the man, I gotta be there to support you and make sure that I, stand my ground to make sure that you get through this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's a part of maturing and, growing, you know what I'm saying, with somebody growing with you type shit. And my self-love was, just giving myself more credit with shit on the job. How they fucking with me. How they, so at the job, right, they asked me to go into a different section with a dishwashing pit, when I'm a whole chef and shit. But instead of me looking at it like, what the fuck y'all asked me to go to the dishwashing pit for? I literally did this shit at 2 other jobs way the fuck before this. So this was that trust the process shit where it's like, okay, everything, the dishwashing jobs, the custodian jobs, all that shit added into me being the chef now and not touching a trash bag or a dish. When they asked me to do that, I'm like, oh, I done did this shit already. And then when I did that shit, managers was like, yo, they went fast as hell and they got caught the fuck up when he went back there. You dig what I'm saying? So that's that put me anywhere I'm the realest nigga in the room type shit.
Self-love, self-check, man. Y'all drop them in the comments right now, right?
Hey,
I definitely like that.
Definitely, man. Coming from me, man, definitely, I'm gonna go ahead with the self-check, man. I've been self-checking myself frequently. I found, in this last couple weeks, been off the air, not streaming and stuff, I definitely have found myself a few things. But the biggest one I want to talk about on the self-check is just maintaining my calmness and coolness with the toddlers, man. The toddlers be running me crazy.
They will test it, though.
So it's just mostly just kind of hold my composure, relaxing, getting that little woosah in before I had to put belt to I mean, you know what I mean?
At the end.
Yeah, that part. So
Facebook, don't cancel us, please. This is a learning experience.
it is, though. I mean, it definitely is. Parenting, I feel like it's a forever learning experience.
That's
For sure. There's no manuals. Yeah, there's no books. There's not. I mean, they give you tips and stuff for what other people went through in their experience, but I think all parenting comes from experiences that we've been through.
Yeah.
That's just all we got to be a parent at.
And to a certain extent, generation repeat itself.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
So
my kids, though, they wasn't raised how I was raised.
yeah, no,
Real
definitely.
disciplined how I was raised.
No, you definitely gonna pick and choose from your childhood.
Yo, the 90s was different.
Yeah.
Shit.
No cameras.
You had to go outside.
Right. So that's type of stuff in public too. When your kid acting up, and at home,
We got beat the fuck up in public, ain't nobody say shit.
Yeah, because they ain't had no cameras though,
Yo.
Nowadays they put a camera CPS driving behind you.
Who the fuck recorded this shit?
It happens that fast. So yeah, self-check on that, man. Just being a father, man, and trying to, I don't know, make the right. I want to say right choices, but I feel like that's kind of, kind of putting a firm.
Because as a black father,
It ain't no right way.
deeper.
Yeah, it is. But I'm trying to do it the best way. I'm gonna say that I feel
We
like.
got different ages. We got high schoolers.
Middle schoolers. Yeah. So it's like I go through a little bipolar. I talk to the older kids on one level, and now I'm new guy, toddlers.
Can relate.
And then, so it's mentally, I gotta have that, that medication break, that time alone, that peace, what I'm saying, that silence, and just get right to go back and fight another day. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole other job.
It is.
Outside the
It
job
definitely
that
is.
we have to do to provide.
It definitely is,
The
man.
job you don't get paid for.
Right.
You get paid when they're older, and you be like, give me some money.
Yeah.
Let me hold $20.
Yeah.
How the mamas be, I was in labor with you for.
Yeah.
If I wasn't cooking on my left sack, okay, I didn't have no part in that.
And that's what, and that's kind of what's going on right now, even in my adult life too. I feel like my mom, I still owe her and stuff. Shout out to my mom though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she watches.
I'm gonna get you on that cash out.
Mom, get that phone.
Mom, if you watching this, you owe me $30. Stop playing with me.
For real.
Next backyard barbecue.
So man, moving along, definitely, man. I know we've been off
2 weeks.
streaming for about 2 weeks.
You got some?
Oh yeah, let me
Shakes and love.
Yeah, hold on, let me get out my speech, guys. Reflection for myself is, for myself, I'm a workaholic. And I work on the clock and even on my downtime, I'm mentally working. I'm always thinking of a dollar, right? And for a lot of us, that's generational. You know, and oh snap!
Lights went over, we ain't pay the bills.
I was like, oh, hold on. I was like, good evening. but mental health is very, very important.
Especially for us.
Especially for the black community.
Man.
Everybody in the world, but specifically who I'm talking to is who I can relate to right now. It's very, very, very important. You don't want to like get to a point where it's that you want to make sure you talk to people. Talk to someone. It's okay. It's okay for the black community. Everybody. It's all right to talk to somebody. You're not weak.
Be okay.
Yeah, you're not weak. Expressing yourself, you're actually stronger than the person that's not. You know what I'm saying? But talk to somebody, because the more you hold it in, you're gonna crash out. It's just gonna sit there and simmer. And I learned that. I'm forever my own student.
So we're working to our
Man, always. I'm always working. You know, time. Here's today. Tomorrow's a question.
Yeah.
So it's always, you know, what am I prepping? What am I actually here for? Right now at this point, right? So now I'm on that track. I'm consistent, and I'm leaving something behind. And then with self-love, I sit on social media as much as I can now and specifically talk to my fellow black men that it is okay. It's okay, we can laugh. It's okay, you can cry. You're not weak. It's all right. If anyone thinks of that of you, they don't need to be in your court. Move forward. So it's important to be open. It's important to be real. And then you feel good at the end of the day. Share a smile. There's already enough negativity in the world.
You ain't gotta be working on your damn bitches, nigga.
Exactly. You see that man no more. You look serious and It's alright.
So you basically feel like you work too hard?
Life is
too much.
that's what life is. What do you? I mean, we're all
Don't put
going
enough time aside for yourself.
Yeah, you know, no time for yourself. You're on go mode, and like you guys are sitting here expressing, you know, the parents, y'all artists, y'all doing podcasts. There's a lot on the plate, and for a lot of guys, I'm not saying, ladies, that there's nothing right on y'all, because there's so much. I tip my head off to y'all. You know, but there's a lot for men that they have to go through. They have to figure out live at a drop of a dime. That's what they have to do.
We get the test before the lesson.
Exactly. You know, so.
Self-love, self-check.
Self-love, self-check. Definitely moving on, I guess. Yeah, for sure. We got so much shit we can talk about, man. It's been Durkee on. They got Durkee on tonight, man. All type of shit.
No.
They got President Trump back in office. There's so much shit that's just been going on in these last couple weeks we ain't been talking about.
But did y'all see what Joe Biden did though? Oh, he got on his Brooklyn shit.
Yeah, Joe Biden. I'm hearing he's becoming more corrupt. He done woke up after he's not the.
He appointed 15 black judges that cannot. Look, he appointed. Look, this is what he did. And my old lady told me this shit. He appointed 15 black judges before he leave this bitch. Like, yo, I appoint these motherfuckers. They cannot be removed.
Was it 19? I thought it was 61.
Correct me on the number if I'm
It
wrong.
might be 61.
But yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah, he
So
did.
y'all right saying, okay.
Yeah. I had to think about, like, I remember hearing him say, yeah, you know, when you're on your way out as a president, boy, you're gonna do something. You're gonna cut the light off. Click.
Motherfuckers, they get
You gotta move the back of the earring.
You gotta go out with a bang.
or something, right?
Exactly.
Something to catch headlines, right? No, man, it's been a whole bunch of headline clips I can sit here and go, oh, man, this is so much.
Did any of y'all vote?
Did we vote? I voted.
You voted?
Yeah, I think I did.
I
I think I did. No, I voted. And I voted for Kanye, for sure. I voted in there. You know, I'm trying to get. I mean, you might as well.
He got a relative named Cornel West.
If Trump coming out with shoes and shit, what kind of campaign? It ain't too far off to Kanye West.
The whole time this nigga is a felon, dog.
Yeah, it is a felon, and Kanye ain't. So come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Kanye coulda.
Hey,
We work for
Donald
us.
Trump made everyone a believer now.
Yeah.
Felon and all. Like,
Felon and
you
all.
gotta run. You can still run. You can do anything.
I give it to Trump.
He made that possible. He said,
He's definitely a businessman, and yeah.
Business is his thing.
business is his thing. So I kind of with the financials.
I just want my gas price to go down, you know, because I got a truck. So I got a, you know.
I'm with you on that. Inflation, deflator. You know what I'm saying? Deflator. Food went down. I was just in the grocery store.
From the eggs cost
I heard
$6.89.
like $2. It went down $2.
Ski mask gonna
That's
cost
speculation. I'm like,
Why? Exactly. Hold on. What you just say that again?
Ski mask gonna cost $2.99.
Why?
Exactly. You don't even have to go in the store no more. You can just wait till they come back to their car. It
Why?
is easy because it's already outside.
And the booster gonna be like, oh, I only want $1.50 for this shit.
Y'all heard it first.
they need the bad.
They need the band up.
The whole store over with. Yo, they been wearing them ski masks during the summertime. I'm like, I don't know if they thanks.
To sleep, I see.
I been hitting in their pants like Swiss cheese.
I know you saying
So what they do outside?
Now they got a trend, suspect.
Yeah.
On Facebook, suspect, this and
The
that.
mask is suspect.
Y'all know the cops watching.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do we?
That is the suspect. That is
Why do
him.
we be on the internet with
the
this?
feds watching and you ain't fresh as hell.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't understand how we on the internet with all this shit, man, and we just don't believe in them watching us. I don't know.
Hey, so
Like,
dig.
people want to go get what they asking for.
So check it out. Y'all peeped that Project 2025 shit, right?
I heard something about it. It's been a couple things I heard about it. But, you know, shit, we had a lot of different projects in America. And I don't think damn project stopped us from what we was doing. The projects in the hood, you know what I'm saying?
That's the project. That's the yearly project.
You know what I'm saying? We done had a lot of projects we done been through.
I think with the president, well, with Trump going into office, it's not really going to affect brown people, black people. It's going to affect those that don't know how to survive. Like some of us black folks moved into the suburbs, right? We working hard. Now those that were born in the suburbs, privileged.
Right.
When the struggle comes, they're like, "Man, what's going on? What happened?" We're like, dude, Terrell, how do you make that Kool-Aid?
I need a spam sandwich.
You know how to make that, right?
Okay.
Do you have a skill that I can borrow?
It's definitely one of those eras we living in right now, man. I feel like moving along, man. We definitely topic of this episode 1 is gonna be about Thanksgiving, man. Let's talk about how Thanksgiving has taken effect on everybody's life. I feel like everybody has a different perspective out for Thanksgiving or these holidays nowadays. Since Google became readily available to us, I feel like everybody's definition of these holidays has changed.
I don't know. My weight hasn't changed. It goes up. Big bag. That's what changed. I got to slim down all summer just so I can come in.
Hey, I'm gonna try to get y'all niggas guts, man.
I'll give
You have
Let's see.
Thankful.
Is everybody really
Is
thankful?
everybody really thankful?
That day I'm thankful, I feel like the most because it's a lot of food, it's a lot of family, you know, memories being created and shit. So I do feel like on the day of Thanksgiving, I'm very thankful for that, like the traditional shit. Like not that it's Thanksgiving and turkeys and restaurants and shit like that. I'm more thankful for the traditional side of it, like we spend time with our family. It's fucked up that it just take these man-made holidays to do it too. I'm gonna say that too. It's fucked up that these are the only times we can't get a little game cousin night on the weekend. We gotta get better. So you know, but the holidays, all my life been like that. Like where you gonna see the auntie you never see, the uncles you never see, the cousins you never see. Everybody get together.
Last time we seen that was Christmas.
That's how I feel, you know. Thanksgiving itself, what are you thankful for?
Yeah.
But is it more like the food part that bring everybody together, or is everybody really thankful?
It's the food that bring everybody.
Yeah, that's how I feel, which is kind of.
It's a little scamming going on. Yeah, it's a little scamming going on.
We already you ain't seen her since last Thanksgiving.
It's become more of a little scam, honestly. You know, people go to everybody's house, pick up a plate. You got a whole week of plates. A whole week of plates, they ain't got to pay for no food. It's a lot.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, check it out. In my fucked up times, boy, that shit was clutch. I ain't gonna lie, I was at this nigga crib on Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
You hear me?
Template.
What?
Your ass was holding that like money. You was flexing like.
Play the turkey, play the macaroni.
What y'all got? Y'all need something? I got you.
I got some sodas. Shit.
I don't know. When it comes to holidays, to me, it's I'm not a big believer in holidays. Like, I'm not a. There's too much history.
There's
You
too
can
much.
I was gonna say
a holiday and you
that
can
shit.
go dark into history,
Yeah.
right? But when you have close friends, you have close family, especially family that you've built. You know what I'm saying? Like those tired moments that you guys are all frustrated. I'm dealing with an older person and a younger baby. Those moments right there makes up for it. Just that moment, everybody's having a good time,
Right.
good food, all of that. Yeah, it is a scam because I might try to slide in there and pretend like I'm one of your cousins. Just give me a plate.
Like if I'm going to justice type shit.
How y'all doing? My name is Uncle Earl.
Right.
Okay.
No, for real though, it's become a scam. And it's just like, shit, what?
But then when you get older, you realize that all the holidays in a way, even with Valentine's Day, even with
I'm with you.
Labor Day, Memorial Day, goddamn, it's like, for me, it's like, it's a day off that I can eat food with my kin folks.
Yeah, for real.
And why do they change it? Because some years it's 24, and then some years it's 28.
I thought it was going to be on the 21st this year.
Or shit, something got to do. I don't know.
Something shifty. Something shifty. That's
They
all I'm
moves
gonna
it.
say.
They try to act like we ain't know. That's that pulling wool over your eyes.
Right.
They try to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all a scam,
And
man.
it's the company that don't want to pay us for the extra day off.
That's
Hey, you know what? Terrell?
Yeah.
Chill out Thursday. Everybody else is all off Thursday. I know. See you Friday.
Yeah. And make sure it land on your payday, close to your payday. Too. Once you be broke.
Don't go over that 40 hours. Okay, Marco?
They strategically do this shit. There's a method to this madness. For
Okay.
real. And I just ain't going for it. I don't go for like it could get dark, like he said, like my man said too. Will was saying, it could get dark when you go into these holidays. And it's people out here that I got cousins fella that fuck that shit up for you. Fucking Turkey Day, it wasn't Turkey's Day, it was slaughter.
Man.
It was the niggas.
Okay.
The whole thing giving up, you know what I'm saying? So I just see the
Yo, put that food down.
right.
Start standing up, listening to Kendrick.
Okay.
Then they started all the Indians and shit. Like,
Yeah.
damn, I
For
heard
real.
There's always that one person that's sitting next to you. Hey,
the Huey Freeman of the squad.
for real.
Like,
Hit you with some shit that just throw your whole Thanksgiving up. Why do you think the turkey's black?
Man. Okay.
Are you eating chicken wings? Chitlins, brother? The proclamation of the duplication. You know how we just got out last week. Get on my face.
they bring out some shit by Elijah Muhammad and shit. Damn, I hope
The deeper we get into holidays always come around about the holidays when they get close. You finna celebrate that shit.
Oh, really?
You really put up those trees?
Yeah, you really
know that
I'm gonna make a holiday, nigga.
I got kids. I don't give a fuck.
Even if it's real as fuck, you be like, nigga, for real right now.
We got a cousin with a grudge.
You went on the rooftop of these lights.
We got a cousin with a grudge. I got tattooed. You ain't paid me back there. Over here.
We ops now.
Or some type of experience that will fuck up the holiday.
The drunk
What
uncle.
happened? Yeah, that always happens. You got a drunk uncle, you got a cheap aunt that comes in and out, grabs toilet paper rolls too.
You got the one relatives that don't know how to cook shit but swear up and down they finna bring everything to the bitch.
You got the uncle talking to the cousins. Not
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? I'm telling mama. Come here.
Like, y'all got the same auntie that nigga shit fucked up.
Yeah, chill the fuck out.
Somebody missing something. Somebody got something.
Man, for real.
Yeah,
Somebody making the scene.
The one cuz that just came out for a couple days and go back.
Yeah.
You see him next year?
He's just out for this holiday.
It's like, Jarrell is
He was 7th Thanksgiving.
You know, I couldn't miss grandma's food.
you know, trying to get used to the regular food again and shit. Like,
Somebody else took extra plates. Some people ain't even eat chat.
You got some of the cousins that look at each other, don't even say nothing.
Yeah.
I'm going to the garage.
right.
Everybody want to roll.
Man.
That's the only time we turn into women. Because we go to the bathroom together. On the holidays, we go to the garage together. Like, oh, yeah?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Silently as hell, too. You don't want to blow the spot up. You don't want to blow the spot up, so you just go on the side of the ball.
Man.
Where you want to go? It's always that one auntie that catch everybody.
Okay.
You know, back in my day, I used to do this. And
And look, let you have relatives that don't smoke. Everybody you be, oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who the fuck came in this bitch smelling like that? Gosh.
Okay.
Weed the worst drug in the world.
Okay. On the field.
I'm like, oh, I got this from T-Move.
What is this? This move Luke on, can I buy for me?
They gotta get out. My neighbors don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So who y'all going for in the cook in the family? If somebody cooking in the family, who y'all got on that? Who y'all got cooking?
My mama.
Your mom? Okay.
I'll say my granny and my dad.
Your granny and your dad.
Oh, rest.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to granny.
I got my granny for sure on the cook side. I mean, besides myself, I'm getting trust issues with the cooking shit. Some people ain't cooking like I wanted to be cooking and putting remixes and shit. I'm cool. You motherfuckers stay off TikToks with y'all damn food. Don't bring all them damn TikToks
some new shit.
to the goddamn funk. Don't do that. That's why I trust.
If you never cooked it before, don't bring that shit.
Grandma doing that shit on pure experience. 50, 60, 70 years.
Shit, memorized.
Exactly, she just over there doing this in her moo dress. I can see her hanging off her lip.
And when she say, if I told you this, see, I had the keys, she meant that shit. Cause that shit in the fucking her head. Ain't finna tell that shit to nobody.
She's not for real. She's not. So I trust my grandma. I trust her. But I am gonna say, grandma. Grandma, I know you be on the internet a little bit, but grandma, the way you be forgetting your daughter's name and you be mixing my mom and the sister's name.
Hold on.
I'm fucking around. This is my last year.
Check it out, cause my mom.
Last year.
You know, I swear to God, cause my mama, she be Ring, Trish, each, I be, hold on, so you looking for your husband, your auntie, and your daughter. Like, mama.
Hey.
Like,
For real.
That's that, man.
Hey, mama, auntie.
I would say my grandma, God rest her soul. My grandma, until she, you know, of course, I know she gonna talk to me when I move up to heaven. This is when I knew my grandma couldn't cook no more. When she started like coughing. She like hunched over the kitchen counter, coughing on the greens she cleaning. I'm like, shit, hey, I'm taking orders quietly.
Right.
that's fucked up if you go to McDonald's.
Hey.
She be like, oh, hungry. I'm like,
Okay.
All the cigarette man and shit.
They took all the salt, pepper, all man, sugar out.
She stirring that motherfucker talking about some.
hey, look,
Got the seasonings out,
Man.
because they help.
Thanksgiving ain't the same, man, if you don't got your cook in there that's strong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you lose that cook in the family,
Yes.
Thanksgiving just go down the motherfucking drain. You don't need to use takeout is it? You know, you can have motherfucking Applebee's for Thanksgiving. You know?
looking like them sad filters on TikTok.
And go to the out.
And you got an old you on the table, just like, I wish somebody would say something.
Hey, fuck it, we get the Waffle House in this bitch, heard?
Yeah.
And I ain't been there yet. Is that good?
Waffle is good. It's
You gotta leave Minnesota to get it though.
Oh, okay. I like Chick-fil-A. I like Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, yeah.
It's very exquisite, you know, pinky out.
Yeah. All the funny ass time I
He said 50 guys.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, man. Hey, but the Waffle House is like a turned up ass Perkins. I'm gonna tell you.
That's in the parking lot picking spot out
Yeah,
there.
it is. It's a turned up Perkins. Like, if you compare it to some Minnesota shit, it's like a Perkins on steroids.
Or Denny's.
Or Denny's. Yeah. I say more Denny's. Denny's is a little more.
Yeah, Perkins out of there.
Yeah, Perkins out here. I'm gonna say a turned up Denny's. The Waffle House. If you ever had the Waffle House, you know that shit is a little turned up out there.
Yeah.
A little bit out.
If you 20 niggas in the parking lot, not getting shit.
Yeah. Shout out to them. Shout out to the Waffle House.
Yeah.
Y'all looking for a place to expand? Put it in a soda on the mouth because we ain't got too many 24
We need one of them bitches, dog.
For sure. It ain't 24 hours.
Free sponsor.
Free sponsor. Free sponsor.
Uh-huh.
That's a free sponsor. Hey. But man, shit. Yeah, I mean, grandma, shout out to you. You know, hope you making them dishes you been making this Thanksgiving. As far as that though, I mean, we got the cook, we got the traditions. what are some things that we are actually thankful for? What are we actually looking for, thankful for? Shit. At the end of the day, what are you really thankful for some shit, or are you just kind of going with, we just finna eat?
I think it's a little bit of both. Because it's like the older you get and as years go on and then you start to see like just with me like my dad's side of the family, we just had a cousin that just passed, rest in peace, Marcellus Scroggs, God rest her soul. And then
shout out my auntie too. My auntie good too, man. My auntie, shout out Auntie Tracy, man.
We will see. I know he said, it's good. I'm a real judge. You let me know. I'm all about the food.
I think when it comes to like thankful, like far as us, we like right in the middle. We can't decide like, so we just thankful for the food or like really thankful for like something that's more than the food.
I was just gonna say like,
you know what I'm saying, being around family.
Because the older you get, when you start to see people pass, and then you be like, hold on, damn, like shit really, you start to appreciate shit a little more.
Yeah.
Because it's like once you see people passing, and then it's like, oh damn, what that finna be at this Thanksgiving? Because they gone now, so then they be like, oh damn, then you really start to be like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Next Thanksgiving, you don't know who the fuck gonna be or not be here.
Yeah.
Type shit. So yeah, it's a little bit of both.
So I'm like, I'm in the middle. Like, I'm thankful for like, I feel like I got my own family now. So to be able to show my kids that this is how it's supposed to be, because that's how I was raised. I'm thankful for that part. I'm also thankful for like the food, this and that, but it really don't mean nothing because we make the same thing. Not even on Thanksgiving, it's still like soul food.
Yeah.
Whether I cook it or I go buy it or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more thankful for being able to take that role and just introduce it to my kids. But it's just not on Thanksgiving. It's few times. A lot of times out of the year where I, you know what I'm saying, do that, cook, sit down, family time.
And I'm thankful for the memories, man. I'm thankful for, what it kind of creates. Because I really don't see some of these people, most of these people, I don't see but the holidays or when it's, just tragic shit, So I feel like we kind of stuck in on that time with my family. So I'm grateful for the memories that definitely get casted on these holidays. But there's just to see, a cousin, a relative, anybody for a couple seconds, a couple minutes. The fact that it transpired, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to even practice it with myself, like not to just be the one popping up on holidays or stuff like that. I try to make my way around and see people throughout, the year when it ain't a holiday, just to check up on them, you know what I'm saying? Because I just want them to feel, I'm a genuine person, you know what I'm saying? So I like to come off genuine as possible, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if we see you on holidays, I don't know if that's going to be that genuine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
This motherfucker only come around with his it's time to celebrate. It's time to bust out the bottle or something.
That's kind of what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
So that's where I come from when I say like let's stop making it traditional that we only see each other on these days. You know what I'm saying? Let's get outside the box now. You know what I'm saying? We get 2025 down there now. You know what I'm saying? We can change the traditions a little bit now. Shit, goddamn it.
Right.
People above us get all time. They ain't gonna remember this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So hey, it's just time to just turn up a new leaf with this shit. I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Go see your people other than holidays, man.
Exactly.
Go cook these, like you said, you cook these meals on the regular, right? You eat soul food all the time. Let's have soul food all the time. Like I said, that's another shout out to my Auntie Tracy too, because every time I do come over, traditionally Sunday she cook. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the turkey chops. She be having the turkey chops on the block. It tastes like you got pork chop. I be questioning it sometimes. Like,
Damn it. We could do this interview this Sunday. Tracy, Auntie Tracy.
For real though. For real. Auntie Tracy.
Soul food.
Man, that part. That is it. All the vibes when we come through. So them are all the vibes when we get together on my dad's side of the family for sure, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Lewises, man. You know how we do. We I'll be over soon. You know, shit. I might be over after this just because you mentioned it. You know?
It might be a car trailer behind him.
Maybe two.
We coming through.
Okay.
No, shout out to Auntie Tracy, man. Though, and all the family members that cook for their family, man. If you're that person in the family that's always throwing down for the family, and they liking your recipes, man, be grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, spit your food out.
Share the secret.
Yeah.
I just want to know, did you really put your foot in it?
Yeah, did you really? Because if you did, man, if that's the case, I'm just trying to see what type of
So if you make sides, just put it in the wheel.
Yep, there you
You know
go.
what I'm
Type
saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's take that. For sure.
Man, but speaking of, I mean, and then on that, okay, we got the cook, we got the traditions we got for the holiday. What are we going with these dishes though? What do you need to have on these holidays? What you feel gotta be there as far as a dish? As far as they gotta make this. I feel like this gotta be included, or something that you see is included every holiday.
Like a real stable plate, all right? Like one of them like biodegradable, but real sturdy. Don't go to the dollar store get them cheap plates where you gotta stack it 3 4 times. Get you one nice one.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Some greens.
Some
Mac and
macaroni.
cheese. Yeah. Some Hawaiian bread.
Okay.
Stuff it.
I'm good.
Stuff it. Okay.
Out of that black pan. The one
Stuff
grandma had. With a little long turkey neck in there.
Yeah.
Not stove top stuffing.
Hey, so look,
with
my
cranberry.
Yeah, I wrote the cranberry.
Yeah, I wrote that. I don't like stuffing or cranberry.
You don't like something like that? Oh man, you tripping.
Hey, I'm gonna fuck up some ham with some pineapple though.
Ham and pineapple?
Oh yeah.
No swine, I'm fine. But I would definitely roll.
My brother, did you not understand the meaning of this?
I see the nigga got beat
No
out.
swine, my brother.
No swine.
Let's work on this for it.
Did you have that?
One fish, two fish. Ready fish, two fish.
Yeah.
Nigga, that cutty one. That's on the bone. Two. No.
I definitely gotta go with the greens.
Yeah.
Greens gotta be there. The sweet potato candy yams, whatever y'all want to call these motherfuckers. They gotta be there.
Damn.
I seen it with marshmallows?
I have seen it. It was fire too.
Okay, that shit
I seen it with granola on top of it too. It had some granola in there. So it was a game.
That's a little question. Granola pie.
Yeah.
Brown sugar and all.
Yeah.
Brown sugar.
What y'all think about that string bean?
The string bean casserole?
With the potatoes.
That's
Meat
fire.
in there?
Yeah, that's fire.
That's right.
That's been a tradition all night.
So the string beans that I eat. So look, the string beans that I'm used to, motherfuckers cook them bitches like greens, like you add like either some hamburger or ham hocks in that bitch,
Yeah, I see.
with some you know what I'm saying, some onions, green pepper in that motherfucker, you know, black pepper, a little bit.
You gotta have the sweet potato pie there too. Sweet potato.
yeah.
That's seasonal to the motherfucker. I don't even smell that when it ain't the holidays. So
It's really pumpkin, but you can't tell the difference.
Nah, I can't taste
You
it.
can have one of both.
Yeah.
My mom would cook pretty much. She would make the pumpkin, the sweet potato, the German chocolate, the upside down.
I ain't gonna lie, I was told that pumpkin pie is the white version of the sweet potato shit.
Yeah, basically. I feel like
I like the pumpkin.
I'm with it all. I ain't pumpkin pie, so it gotta be. I'm not a big pumpkin spice ass nigga like.
Sweet potato.
Caribou. You got my vote. Pumpkin spice.
Oh, I see what I mean.
Now in the drink,
I've been skipping that shit.
and in the drink though,
That's how I got this coat. I drunk the little pumpkin spice one day, and I feel like one of those suburban guys.
Hey, I'm with you on Caribou. I ain't hip to the pumpkin spice shit, man. It's like, everywhere I go, pumpkin spice. They have pumpkin spice Oreo. Y'all fucking shit up with the pumpkin spice.
Hey, no.
Some shit just don't need to be pumpkin spice. I seen some pumpkin spice Chips Ahoy's. I was pissed the fuck off.
What?
We ain't going for no orange Chips Ahoy's now. Y'all keep them motherfuckers brown with the black chips in the
Right.
Come on now.
okay, so like my version of that shit when I went to Caribou,
Yeah.
my version of that shit was I had like it was like some it was like some shit related to like if it was apple cider or some shit. like it's a fall drink though.
Oh, like the apple. It was apple cider. It was like apple cider.
Yeah,
Caribou had that. It got
yeah,
shit like that.
Yeah, I
It's seasonal. I fuck with apple cider when it's hot. I fuck with apple cider. It's hot. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Free promo, Caribou.
Caribou.
Yep, second
We need
endorsement.
some free Caribou. My purchase number is 612. Nah, I use it.
Hey, 004.
They got the perks number on there, man. No, but definitely, man. I can't give it the pumpkin spice, but shit. Other than that, yeah, put me online for the greens. I feel like in the holiday too, you gotta bake the mac. Ain't none of that stove.
Got to.
Okay.
Ain't none of that stove top mac.
Okay.
It's bake the mac. Put the eggs in there. Put the cheese. Put the oven. 450
cheeses.
I would say campfire mocha is the best.
Campfire.
Oh,
Or Starbucks. I ain't never been in none of them.
No, you ain't, man. They call it the bougie coffee and shit because I can't drink it like.
Caribou's like Walmart, and then Starbucks is like Target.
Yeah.
I'm more.
When you walk in Starbucks, you'll feel it. You're like, oh, hey, hello.
That's why I said.
And that's what got. Look, check this out.
They got tea.
I like tea.
They got tea.
Hey, check this
Hot
out.
tea. I don't like nothing cold, no cold.
Oh, you got hot tea?
I like everything cold.
Frappes and all that, they lost me with anything that's cold.
Oh, the frappes?
Cold coffee or cold
My
tea.
nigga, the frappes be hidden.
Yeah.
They do.
Everybody love them, but I can't get with it.
So check this out.
Y'all know diabetes, but
Y'all know. So look, y'all know I stay in Highland Park, right? Bougiest area ever. I swear to God, I made it the fuck up out the hood. It's 2 Caribous and a Starbucks within a 5-block radius of either direction of my shit.
You got that out there for sure. They want their coffee.
I be the only nigga up in that bitch. They be like, oh my God. And I be like, yo, let me get that Gouda bacon breakfast sandwich. And I sit in that motherfucker with my apple cider and they be, oh my God. And I be up. Let me read the paper now with this bitch.
You getting the whole coffee experience. That's what you ain't playing, boy.
I ain't listening to this later time.
That's one thing I ain't sat in that motherfucker. I ain't sat. I get my shit to go. I ain't sat in there and read newspaper. I've been thinking about it though, because I see free Wi-Fi, all that shit. You know, we can't. When we see free shit, we gotta use it.
Fish free, it's me.
It's no, man.
I see that.
We're doing a meeting here. The laptop, the tablet.
Watch the fight there. Fight.
Okay. Nobody gonna be in there.
That fight hurt me.
I'm still mad at that shit.
Yeah, how that fight affect you? Yeah.
I'm still mad at because if y'all know this, hold on. The fight before that one, they gave it to the other white man. Puerto Rico, she won that shit.
Yeah, because Aurora could headbutt.
She was, oh my God.
And they're like, she headbutted her 4 times. I'm like,
Yeah, but
9 times.
Right. That's
She had her motherfucking eyebrow the fuck off. Eyebrow.
And she still kept fighting.
I think it was all fixed. Everybody got a bag, go home. Nobody got knocked out.
That's how they take it.
They probably pay motherfuckers way more to lose the shit.
It's an entertainment sport now.
Yes,
That's what it's starting to become. Like even basketball. Look, I don't know if they're basketball fans, right? I grew up in the era of Bulls, right? Die-hard Chicago Bulls fans.
Bulls, Lakers, the Magic.
You know, nowadays it's entertainment. You know, you get to pick. Oh, I don't want to be on this team this season. Mid-season, I don't even want to be with that team. And then LeBron is like, I'm not leaving until I play with my son. And you're like, wait, what? Now Deion Sanders over here with the Cowboys. Like, I'm going to be the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, and my son is going to start. I'm like, I'm confused.
It's becoming one of those entertainment. You can pay your way right now.
Hey, even with football, this shit any given Sunday for real. How the fuck a team? Hold on, let me take.
I don't want to talk about today. Today.
No, not today. I ain't talking about today. I ain't talking about today.
Shout out to my Chicago Bears, right?
Check it out. How the fuck does a 3-8 team beat the Steelers and the Ravens that's in a division and them the teams that's known for not playing with niggas?
Man. Any given Sunday. That's what it is right now.
Just give me my money.
Right. Surprise picks and shit came out. It's been over with.
Okay. Okay.
You can bet your life on that.
I don't want him to score. Call it in.
Yeah,
I have 20,000 that you don't score.
Right.
Oh, never mind.
So man, it made it unfair for real. So we ain't got A.
Oh man.
We ain't got A. We might as well get another team to play in your backyard at this point, just for the hell of it. Hey man, we want the Chiefs and we want the Steelers. Fuck it, will. At the house, Jim.
Right.
Just team up with your buddies. Because I mean,
Yeah,
that's
y'all
how
box
it
the
Brooks said go Bears.
Go Bears.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, go Bears. Yeah, go to fuck to sleep while we the mic.
We're talking.
Oh shit.
I know you're not talking. Regardless of where you guys are at the end of the season, what matters is the Super Bowl, right? And when we have to clean off our trophy, like a little trophy case, we got to move that foreign object out the way. It's called a Super Bowl. You don't know what that is. Y'all had 5 times going to the Super Bowl and choked every time.
He just came and dropped
The new U.S. Stadium, y'all didn't even get to bring the crowd out. They said, sit down. We got 2 other teams coming in for y'all. Oh, come on.
It hurts.
I take my loss today.
Yeah,
But we're still winning forever.
Okay, y'all gonna be at home watching the Super Bowl with us.
Hey, at least Kendrick Lamar is performing at the Super Bowl.
Hey man, at least we got that.
I just hope he does that song.
You
That, hey, that was solidified.
Yeah.
He would be Ja Rule that night. Drake would be sitting at home like,
Drake might not even come, but they said Drake might think about coming, but I don't think Drake gonna come. Drake
He might go just to troll some shit.
to troll. You feel like it's a lot of that going on.
He come, what they gonna put the spotlight
Right on him.
Right
on
on
the whole
him.
man.
69 free. They gonna put it right.
Drake's at home with these free lawyer rights real quick.
Put it right up there in the VIP section, right on his ass. Oh man.
Yeah, man. Thanksgiving is huge topic, man. We can go all day on what the hell we gonna
We
expect.
move forward, man. We got Will in the house, man.
We got Hey, artists all the way around, man. We got R&B, break out the kids, sketch your ass right now if you need to. You know what I'm saying? All the way around artists, though, man. You know what I'm saying? And we want to just tap in more with just Will, man. What you got going on with just Will? Like, how you feeling today? How you after the Bears? You know, besides that point, besides the Vikings winning, man. It's
it makes sense, right?
besides that.
Yeah. Right.
That was a lot.
It should be like those celebrities who just get up and walk out. Hey, if I ever get famous, I would love to do something like that and then come back and apologize after like, hey, my bad, man. It's still dance.
Oh, yeah, right.
It looked good though, thank you.
Will famous, y'all. He's famous.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it feels good. Thank you guys for having me out tonight. It feels good. I took some time away from music. You know, I dropped my first project 4 years ago, 2020, like pretty much in the thick of COVID. And I was trapping out of my car. Like I was busing every CD over to every house that someone ordered. I personally hand delivered CDs, signed it right in front of them. Boom. I made a project worthy enough for everybody to relate to. You know, that touched on every subject you could think of. Somebody was gonna be like, I relate to that. You know. And then COVID pretty much just kind of, it was a perfect time for me, honestly. I dropped the project, promoted for a hot minute, everything was buzzing, booming. I was on tour, mini tours and so forth. And I just felt like I needed to take a mental break. You know, you sit at those clubs day in and day out like this. Some things don't go as scheduled. You know, you might get pushed later or, you know, crowd control. Is there a lot of crowds? Is there enough? Whatever. You know, and in business, it makes the art of creating so boring when it's like just business. Like, what are you doing it for? You know.
Definitely.
And so after that, I just pretty much took a leave. You know, got on my Andre 3000 and just dipped.
Oh yeah, no, for real. Hiatus.
Yeah, and so it's like now it's recently like I dropped a joint earlier this year, back in February. damn, that's been a while. You know, like, man. And it's called Get It Girl. It was a dope joint. It was a fast-paced feature my homeboy Sippy Zone. It felt great.
I think I see y'all got a visual out to that, right?
We're working on a visual
Okay.
right now, currently.
All right.
So we're working on that. I got a new project that I'm working on that I'm dropping sometime next year in 2025. I'm in between titles, but a title that I'm like really stuck on is called 50 Shades of Melanin. You're about to experience like with this project, like it's gonna be personal. And I'm not saying like, oh, it's gonna be philosophical, but it's like it's sensual. When I say 50 Shades of Melanin, when you pressed up, you know, and this is for all the women out there, when you pressed up with a black man, you're pressed up with history. Whether it's a black man or a black woman, you're just pressed up with history overall, right? Good times, bad times, all depression, whatever. But you're feeling that at that moment, that the vibe, that energy. So that's why, like for me, that you know, I'm about to share like my album is my skin. Like people are gonna get to like, oh man, embrace this project. It's grown. It's where's Just Will at now? What is he talking about?
Right.
Of course, it's still dedicated to all the beautiful, fabulous ladies, but it's also trying to put the guys on game. Like guys, like. And don't be a 3-pump action kind of dude, right? Put in time. You know what I'm saying? Put in time. Make the woman feel special. She don't have to go get Victoria's Secret to feel special. She can wear a t-shirt, sweatpants, moo dress. You know, your grandma got it,
Yeah.
right? Grandma got 9 kids.
Right.
Was Victoria's Secret popping in? No, but that moo dress was like, you know. But it's also making them feel special. So it's gonna be nice. I'm working with Minnesota artists. I'm not gonna name any names yet, but these are not like people that's like. It's almost like on Kendrick Lamar type stuff. Like when he has all his LA artists, it's not people that we know, but they are known in LA in that spot. So it's like for me not being from Minnesota and with Minnesota embracing me, a fellow backyard, you know, from Chicago. I only wish to get back and work with Minnesota artists because I think Minnesota's got something brewing. Now, if everybody could just work together, right? Talking to all you musicians out there, right? That are listening. Then everything will pop off the way that it's supposed to pop off, and you will be able to be successful everywhere. You know? So.
Oh man. So I want to rewind a little bit. I remember you said like music fun, you know. Real fun, and what really got you into it, you had lost the bet.
Man, yeah, I ain't gonna
Those things that, you know.
I ain't gonna go too deep. I lost the bet, and the bet pretty much places as with losing, I would have to come out with an entire project. Before this, I was a songwriter. I would sit in studios and listen to some of the grimiest, some of the coolest stories that you could ever think of, and I was just waiting for $1 to write a song for someone. And then I lost the bet. And upon losing the bet, like somebody heard me in the studio and said, hey, you know, you can be an artist yourself. And I was like, I was super shy back then. But I was like, all right, whatever, let me give it a try. And let me tell you, it's not easy trying to become an artist in the industry, especially if you don't have a backup. And I would tell anybody, read, study. Study as much as you can. Learn about copyright, learn about distribution. You know, there's, and honestly, you don't really have to work with somebody when you're at a small local level. You know what I'm saying? You're just too lazy to actually take the time to learn. So that's why you get a manager. So probably losing the bet, I went through like 2 managers, whoop, trashed them. I lost lots of money. Like at the start of it, you know what I'm saying? I almost lost music videos and ownerships to them. But then I kept focused. I kept my eyes on the prize, and I closed my eyes and turned everything off, and just locked myself in my mind and just started working, learned the process, and I kept it fun. Every song that I did was nothing like oh, this is out of the blue. I would listen to a track and let it talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So that was important for me. Like the tempo has to talk to me. How am I going to reply back? You know, so I came out with this one song. It was called Nightmare. It was like a gothic R&B hip hop featuring my man Derek Branch, and didn't think anything was gonna take off. We dropped that thing on YouTube, and within like 2 weeks, it went to about 17,000 views. And I was nobody as an artist. I was shopping myself out at every shows. And I linked up with my homeboy Two Tone. Shout out to him, Trendsetter Music, and my other homeboy Anthony D, and it just popped off. I found my groove, and I came out with a joint called Famous, and that like pretty much solidified my spot in the R&B. So now I'm back to having fun again. You know, honestly, I took a break. I'm not here to set a trend. I'm just here to share good music, good vibes only. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys for allowing me to be here.
Man, no, definitely, man. We're looking forward to the music dropping and everything, man. I definitely, I had the pleasure of being at, I think, 2 or 3 of y'all shows. I think it was one at Driftwood over South.
Oh man, Driftwood. That's a vibe,
Yeah,
man.
that's a vibe, right?
I miss Driftwood.
Yeah, Driftwood. I know one was, Underground Music Cafe.
Yep. Is that the one over by the baseball field?
Yeah, over there, yep.
That's
So,
another spot.
that was another spot, yep. So I've definitely been in the building when you was in there performing and seeing you tour down, man. And I'm a fan of all local, Minneapolis music, man. I feel like we got a dope music scene in the city, and we just need to learn how to embrace it and bring it to the forefront, man. If we can do that, man, there's no limit or no heights that we couldn't reach. I feel like, because we got a lot of talent here, man. There's a lot of talent undiscovered, not even just just music, man. It's just actors. There's people coming out with movies. It's comedians here. There's people doing so much stuff in our city. I mean, there's cooks here, man. These people get on the Cooking Network, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really a lot of talent. We're a melting pot for a lot of different cultures too around the world. So I feel like that also throws another wrench into the pot too when you talk about Minneapolis being a base for music. We got our East African, they're doing music too. So we got different regions of people. We got some Asian people in South St. Paul. Music, you know what I'm saying? So we got a real big melting pot of music and talent in our city, and I just feel like we gotta learn where to direct this to, man. We gotta get together. Forget all the competitiveness, you know what I'm saying? Let's get together. We stronger. Yeah, in numbers, we stronger. You know what I'm saying? Let's link up and try to push this shit, because it's definitely untapped into, and I feel like we don't want somebody to come to our city and tap into it and then figure out what to do for us, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's do
We
it.
should be doing it. So look, I got a question for you.
What's up, man?
Because I know, like, just kind of like how you was doing with your music shit. Like, I know I was doing journalism for a little bit, and when I first started, it was like, I had like so many avenues and high hopes for this shit. And then as I got further along with this shit, and then I started seeing shit, you heard me, I was like, oh damn. It got to a point where it was like, nah, I know way the fuck too much. So I guess my question for you would be, from your starting point when you made your first track up until now, what was your kind of wavelength in terms of what helped develop and shape your music as opposed to what you know now, and kind of like with the industry shit that you done seen and the ins and outs, like you came from the outside and then went to the inside. Like, what was your experience and how did that affect the way that you made your music?
That's real deep. Let me get my answer though. Publicist, thank you. Again, I started off as a writer, and even before that, I worked on street teams. So I was putting up flyers and all that. And all it is you're just shaking the right hands. You're sitting in the right room, whether you're speaking or just sitting quietly. If you're quiet, you're gonna still learn something from everybody. And then came in as a writer. I was under a studio that got picked up by Warner Brothers. So that was crazy. I was boasting about it, and at that time I was like 17, 18. Like, Warner Brothers, what's up? Don't even touch me. No, I can't drink. I'm underage, stupid. But then, me, I'm my worst critic. So all this time everybody's like, oh, you can sing, you can blow. But I'm like, no, I just want to be a writer. I just want to make my money that way. And then having people force me to see the direction, like, this is you. And then it's like going to a barbershop. You gotta find the right barber. Everybody can't cut your hair. So it's like, I spent years trying to find the right engineers. And I had my one engineer, my man K Nell, rest in peace, God rest his soul. He actually passed at the studio that I used to work at. And so he gave me my first original shot. And I don't even have the original song. His mom has the MPC and all of that. She has all of that. I'm like, oh,
That's deep, though.
That's deep. That is.
so I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'm not gonna knock it down, but like, hey, can I just borrow that computer real quick?
Yeah.
You know, but after that,
For sure.
for real, the man was a monster behind beats. And then, you know, working my way from the outside in, and you start seeing it, right? You know, you go to these talent shows, you go to the open mics. Some of them are cool, some of them are garbage. You know, but it also depends. Like, a lot of people make fun of Red Sea, for instance. I didn't really get my big break till I came to Minnesota and started bumping around in Red Sea. So we used to have the open mic. Shout out to AK.
Yeah, shout out to AK. AK been doing this for a long time. AK, we need to have you on the podcast, man. Shout out to AK podcast.
You know, at the Red Sea, I treat the Red Sea like Showtime at the Apollo. You want some honesty? You go down there on a good night. And they'll tell you if you good or you garbage.
You don't know about time. You don't know about time.
Oh yeah, you never invited that.
You don't know.
You know,
They ask me like, oh.
for real. Then they forget that you a young nigga like, what you like? Take this song.
I have a question for you. So, what could we expect? Like, what do you listen to on your playlist besides yourself?
What do I listen to? You know, honestly, I listen to like some old school R&B. You can date it from like the 50s on up, the 90s. R. Kelly, you know, even though he done his thing, everybody weirdo, right? But you can't excuse that he's not a genius, right? Musically, he's inclined. Like I told y'all last night, I just roll my window up when I want to jam out to somebody else. Kind of like, you know, Bad Boys, like you got to pick and choose who you want to play now. So
You got to roll your window up halfway.
exactly. But I listen to rock. I listen to rock. I listen to country. I listen to punk rock. I listen to instrumentals, lo-fi. Like a lot of artists, like really good artists, have to have an open mind, an open ear for sound. You know, especially, which is crazy with blacks, we can kind of filtrate into anything. We feel like we want to do pop, we can do pop. We can do Will I Am. You know what I'm saying? For real, they're playing around in there now. They got Shabuzi.
Right.
And everybody, see, but
He
everybody.
made a country song out of some trap shit.
He made a country song out of recycle. And you start listening like, hey, man, I don't know who that is. But it's okay because your car getting paid on the back end.
Exactly.
I'll shut up too.
Everybody win.
You know what I'm saying? So I sit on my Snapchat sometimes. Like I sit on Snapchat and I throw it on Instagram, what I'm listening to. And it might be like some weird shit that's like, people are like, man, that's some white shit. I'm like, hey, some of this shit bops. You know? Some of us is fans of Eminem. Now, I don't say that, you know, I don't get in your car and like, man, put on that Eminem album. I don't say that. It's not that level. But he does get played in my car. Because I want to hear what's going on in the trailer park across the street.
The whole time he from the D, so.
And technically, he's one of the only white boys that ain't switched up. Post Malone, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna say some shit though. Motherfuckers might look at me crazy, but I don't give no fuck. That cypher on BET that he spit, I swear to God, that freestyle he spit, he went harder for niggas than the niggas that was around him.
Is that new or is that?
This was like 2020.
Oh, okay.
I want to say this was during COVID,
right,
but it was a freestyle. It was a BT freestyle cypher that he spit. I want to say it was right after George Floyd. But that freestyle he spit, he went harder for niggas than the niggas did.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I got one more
Shout out to
question.
him too.
Shout out to him for sure. One more question. If you could do a future with anybody, who would it be?
Ooh, that's hard.
Anybody too. He said anybody. That's like a big ass book right there.
Right.
Chapter book down everything.
Decades,
Right there.
genres of shit.
Honestly, if I had to pick, because he is like by far, I followed this dude since I was a kid, Jamie Foxx.
Man.
Yo, you know what? I swear to God, I was just banging Unpredictable the other day.
Jamie got a voice.
He got a voice.
I mean, if you think about it, he's got a voice. He's got a great character. He's funny.
Yeah.
Because R&B, a lot of people think like this is what what R&B is. What's up, ladies? How y'all doing?
Yeah.
What's up? You know what I'm saying? But no, it's not. Like Jamie Foxx, you know, you watch him from The Living Color to movies, and he's funny, and everybody's like, oh, he's a funny ass nigga. Until he starts singing, now he's singing Your Mama's Drawers Off. But hey,
Right.
Look, the whole time he had an album that came out in 1990, what? 4 or 5. You know what I'm talking about,
I
right?
didn't know what you're talking about.
Bruh.
It was nice, but it wasn't the time for him.
It wasn't
Right.
It wasn't the time.
Yeah.
But the whole time that shit is a gym.
But he was spreading that talent out in the Jamie Foxx show. I liked how he showed it. I liked it. It made you kind of want more. Too. It made you kind of want the albums or those tracks that he gave us.
When Unpredictable, that album,
that whole thing.
spot.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Shout out to Jamie Foxx.
Shout out to
for
Jamie.
real, for real.
Shout out to Jamie. I heard he was having a Diddy. I mean, ooh, this is.
Yo!
Sorry, Jamie. My bad.
Hey, I thought we weren't going to talk
Yeah,
about it.
my bad. Hey, Lord, get the house.
Y'all ain't got that picture of me in the car.
Johnson said,
Go there. Oh, yeah.
hey, shout out to Amanda on me.
Yeah, shout out to man. He definitely came ready, man. Just will in the building, y'all.
Yo, big.
You know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned. But no, definitely. I had a question too, man. Yeah, y'all threw me off and shit. No, so my question for you is, how do you find it, the momentum, the motivation, the fuel to keep going with the music? Like, I mean, seeing what's going on with like the industry stuff now. Like, I feel like the industry look like the streets right now. You know, they're like, shit. It's indictments, this motherfucker get killed for real. It's like, so what? I mean, with that not being the motivation, what kind of motivation, momentum are you tuned in to tap into?
You
keep
know,
going.
I'm not even tapped in with what's going on social media. With me and my age, I ain't disclosing that. But anyway, with my age, I'm not like inclined to the whole social media. I'm really bad with like promoting my stuff. Like I'll just throw up a piece of art and be like, here it is, and walk away.
Right, yeah.
If you see it. Thank you. You know, for acknowledging.
Tunnel vision.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, and then I'm an R&B artist. There's no trend. We're supposed to slow things down. Now, if I was a rapper, I gotta figure out like what's trending right now. How skinny do my pants gotta be? How many bodies do I need up under me?
How many guns in the video?
Exactly, but honestly, for real, like you know what I mean? Do I need to switch still? Like you know. But no, with R&B, I'm here to slow things down. If you think about it, you go to all these shows. And even rap shows, that's the fun thing about me being an R&B artist. I purposely put myself in rap shows because I can rap. I can write a rap. When you're a writer and they teach you the structure of writing, and you're an R&B artist, you hear a different cadence. Like, I can listen to a rap and be like, you're off tempo. If you actually step back, this sound hot. This sound even hotter. So it's like, I purposely put myself at rap shows and sing. Because when I go up on stage, people was like, oh man, he's a security guard or he's a rapper.
Oh, right.
So, all right, cool. And then you look out in the crowd, this girl. You get with your girl. I'm not trying to take your girl, but I'm just trying to take her ear for a moment so I can increase my streams, my shares and all that. So then I hit on stage and I drop a song and then they're like, boom. I'm like, now I got your attention. Come on, move on up.
Yeah.
You know, and let's have a good time for the night.
Check it out. Drunk in Love was written by Future.
See?
Oh, yeah. I heard that.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you really in tune, man, Dream and Rope.
Yeah.
The Dream? Yo,
He was a real writer. Yeah, he's a real writer.
That's big for him. Still Million, that's my favorite. Was he
That was the celebrity crowd? Yeah.
I'm gonna say Neil Long. She ain't an artist. But
Leave alone? Yeah.
Halle Berry ain't answering my calls. Halle Berry, if you out there, remove the restraining order. I just
No, Neil Long definitely was one of my bands, especially when she was in Friday. You know, them couple.
I'll say Neil Long now. She older.
Yeah.
She's very healthy. She eats healthy.
So, closing out.
Oh, yeah, they already closed us out.
They close us out, but we can close us out.
Any advice you want to give us? Any shout outs?
Or for any up and coming artists.
Or any
some R&B for R&B artists. We need some more R&B out here. Having a jacket ass. You know what I'm saying? Where Kelly Casey and JoJo at? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna shout the R&B artists that need love, because when rappers get out here, they don't even shout us out. But besides myself, I go by the name of Just Will, your favorite neo soul hippie. There's tons of great artists. You got Remedy, who is a legend. Rico Devotion. You got Sade. She's also amazing. Josiah Woods. You got Tyler Berry. Tyler Berry is definitely cold with it. I don't know what I would say to any artist: have fun. The money is gonna come. I promise you. If you just, I get it. Everybody's getting it out the mud. Everybody don't know who their daddy is or their mom left them. What else you got for us? You know what I'm saying? Can you give us that vulnerability? How are you feeling? So be open to yourself. Be open to your fans, because your fans might be feeling the same way. How did you get out of it, right? You know. And then shout out to you guys. Make it make sense. This is dope. Like, hopefully they allow me to come back. I'm gonna be sitting outside again.
Back to this bitch anytime.
Oh man, thank you.
Yeah, no,
Definitely appreciate it. Give it up for
No, man, yeah, closing out, man. You know, I try to be like Jerry Springer with the final thoughts and shit, but I ain't really got final thoughts right now. I mean, my final thought really, I'm a little hungry and shit. I'm a little hungry.
Auntie Tracy, if you watching.
You know about that.